Hey everybody, welcome back to Dojoduckie Plays Magicite. Crazy day. Crazy day. I still experiencing the 14-hour jet lag from Japan slash Okinawa slash time zone on the eastern countries. That's what we need, right? Furthermore, I made the ingenious decision, absolutely mind-boggling, to go ahead and stay up all last night. I think it was semi-worth it. I feel like awful right now. Might not get that from my voice, but like my body feels like it's melting. And I drove to work at like noon today, and I didn't work for very long for some reason. I don't know why, but went to work at noon, and I basically fell asleep on the interstate. Like, don't tell mom, right? But yeah, it was scary. I was just like going down the interstate, and I couldn't keep my eyes open, and I'm like, at this point, I'm almost thinking, hey, maybe it's not as important to get to work as it is to survive, you know? Okay, that is a very niche case right there of an enemy that just wasn't dodgeable, you know? I mean, that came down to luck. No one has reaction speeds that fast. Anyways, so on top of the 14-hour jet lag, I also have about 24 hours of sleep deprivation right now. More than that, right? Since I've been up for over a day. I think that's how that works. But so feeling a little weird, but in those hours I spent up at night, I started in on a new game. Basically NL did it, Northern Lion, recently, and has brought like a lot more popularity to the game, which is kind of cool. It's called Super Animal Royale, and I've always been a fan, not like a huge fan, of the Royale games. PUBG Mobile was fun. I didn't enjoy PUBG on the computer as much, not because it was like a whole lot different or like something was wrong with the game, but because I just wasn't as good. Crap, yeah, we're gonna die, dang it. You got stuck there. Probably should have baited those guys when around, but I just wasn't paying attention. Play again. But yeah, I've always been like a fan of the Royale games, or at least like PUBG Mobile ROS, which is Rules of Survival, came before it actually, and was also fun but super buggy. Not to say that PUBG Mobile isn't buggy, but like it was actually like the bugs made it fun. You could go underneath the world and land on another platform down there, and then shoot everyone from the bottom of the world. And it was legit. It like looked almost exactly like PUBG, but there were just so many things that you could do wrong. They had helicopters, and you could. How would you do it? I think there was like a boost button on it or something. And what you could do is you could tip the helicopter sideways and have it boost like sideways and hit something vertical, and it would go like straight up at 700 miles per hour. And I took a screenshot, maybe I'll share it or something, of me and my friend Daniel just going like 700 miles per hour straight up in the air, and we survived in the middle of the circle. Like, it was back in the day where those mobile battle royale games were super hip, and so I had to like go for dinner, and I couldn't finish the game, so Daniel stayed up in the hang glider and carried us to like 4th place just by hanging out like 1,000 feet above the ground. And what sucked is like if you hit the ground when you're that high, because like you couldn't control it for some reason. I don't remember what it was. Like, you get back in it and you can't control it. I don't remember. Maybe because it was sideways, but you would wreck into the ground, just explode, or no, you would wreck into the ground and like become a ping pong ball if you didn't hit the ground just right, and you'd like go back down and then go back up again. It was an unescapable trap. Like if you jumped out, you were instantly dead. You're going like 1,000 miles per hour. But the downside of that is like if you're in the middle of the circle, you start falling. First off, gravity's weird, so you don't fall in straight down. You fall like sideways. And secondly, once you hit the ground, you're pretty much screwed. So I made the mistake of like pressing a button thinking that it would help us like while I was at dinner, and then I got on a call with Daniel afterwards, and he was like disappointed, more disappointed than I've ever seen him before. It was funny, like he didn't take it too hard. He's a pretty lighthearted guy, but he's like, oh, we could have had that win just like hanging out in the helicopter. Like, yeah, that would have been amazing. I am extremely apologetic. But yeah, I messed up on this last video's thumbnail, episode 38. It's like a screenshot and has letters over it, and it's because I went through and deleted a bunch of like whenever I record stuff, it would just go into my videos folder, and I would never clean it out. So my computer was like had like a terabyte of storage full on it. I'm like, I don't really need that. Seriously, do we just get double hit there? Oh, okay, we can't get hit by flying enemies now. Anyways, the storage was getting full, so I went through and deleted stuff. And I ended up deleting... Oh, my gosh, that's happened twice now. Jeez Louise. Okay. Just bad luck there. Basically, I went through delete videos that I didn't need anymore because I had already uploaded them. And then I went and deleted like pictures and stuff because I'm like, hey, I might as well organize stuff while I'm at it. Actually ended up deleting the original thumbnail that I made, and I was like, oh, this sucks. There's no way I can get it back. It turns out I'm not very computer savvy, because you can totally just go into your recycle folder and like snap that boy out of there, and he's back now. So we're going back to our original thumbnail. There's going to be one oddball thumbnail out there, episode 38, but it's whatever. I feel like the last maybe 20 episodes we've been trying to get this Jinn upgrade or Jinn unlock. There must be a good way of going about it that we don't know of. I mean, it's not like we can kill anything and collect anything. The only other potential that I see is getting a bow and becoming a dodge master. But I at that point, is it worth it? You're probably going to take more damage anyways throughout the entire run. You get to the boss with like 2 HP and you're screwed either way, right? So we have gotten close. Just for people that haven't seen these runs before, gotten to the point where we've killed 2 enemies like 3 times now in a run, which is very close to the 1 enemy, which is the requirement for unlocking Jinn. You have to fly to the end basically, or jump or get to the end, and then kill the Scourge Wall without killing anything else. So yeah, I'm not just like skipping over these enemies because they're too hard or something. It's because we're trying for a challenge right now. Yeah, pretty excited. College is right around the corner for me. Living in the northern hemisphere, it is about that time, and in the west, we're starting school about now, and actually going to end up quitting the job that I've worked out for a year now, which is like, you know, saying something for me and for a lot of people at our area, because there's so much opportunity for employment at just like manual labor and like simple things, non-degree work. I don't, there's probably a good word for that, but just like basically McDonald's jobs, there's like, if you can't find a job in the Gallatin Valley, then you haven't looked with your eyes, type of thing. So anyways, that being said, people are kind of not too loyal to their job, should I say. They'll spend a week at their job and then they'll quit, and then they'll go find another job that they like more. And it's not, a lot of people don't have, for Montana in a whole, I think a lot of people have good work ethic. For maybe Bozeman and Belgrade, just two select towns out of Montana, I don't think there's a lot of high schoolers with great work ethic. Or just like work loyalty. I don't know if that's a thing. It might just be something I'm making up, but I think you kind of get the gist. But, ooh, dang. So, me being at a job for over a year is, it's something for a 17-year-old. It's something. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I knew we were going to get hit there. The doors were right over there. Oh, well, we'll run it again. What do we get? 50 points. But yeah, little disappointed to be quitting. I really liked my boss. She was a great boss, best boss I've ever had. It's like, I don't know, good person. You don't see like a lot of good people just in general around. You kind of, there's a lot of people that you disagree with, and then there's like one or two people that you kind of agree with, and he's one of those people that you probably get along with pretty well. So sad to be leaving there. But that being said, it's not part of my ambition, working at ACE probably isn't going to aid me, at least in like a study standpoint, in becoming like whatever I want to become, working on brain machine interfaces. It's not no overlap in those fields. But being said, I am excited for college. It is right around the corner, and I don't know if I'm gonna actually have a job. I might be out of a job, which isn't a huge problem, because I'm the type of person that's like, I want to get an A in every class. And that's just kind of been like a motto that I've gone by. Like, if you're not getting an A, you're not absorbing what you need to absorb, a weird word, from the class that you're taking. And I have gotten like a B before, but I kept my 4.0 in high school because they like average and they only take semester stuff. So anyways, still ended up with like a 4 point something because of like college classes add a little bit more. And we did have a few AP classes offered at our tiny school. That being said, it was now that I'm in college, like A minuses are 3.7s. They're not 4.0s, which I already have an A minus in a class, and it counted as a 4.0 on my high school transcript. Oh dang, we got hit again. What are we at right now? 14 minutes. Okay, we'll try one more. I had an A minus in AP composition. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. AP composition is not my strong suit. Like, I can write okay, I can speak okay. Some people like to listen to me. Some people think I'm a robot. AP composition is one of those classes that I struggled with because, it's something that takes time and not necessarily a whole lot of logic. Keeping stuff organized, I guess, I struggled with, but that's just kind of like me being me, struggling with organizing my writing. Did get around to fixing that, but also just I'm not used to spending a whole lot of time on homework or studying or any of that. Always been kind of like a math guy, where I knock out like all my assignments a week beforehand, and then I just kind of hang out and don't spend a whole lot of time doing a whole lot of stuff. And that was fine by me, you know. And especially with like cross country in high school and how intense that got, I'm glad that I was able to work a little bit ahead in like calc and algebra and stuff. But also, yeah, AP Comp was hard, and I ended up getting an A- in it, and that A- carries over to your college transcript, and it's 3.7. So, you know, my goal to get a 4.0 in high school was achieved. I think that getting a 4.0 forever is unlikely. However, I would like to stick with the gist of like getting straight A's. Keeping that, I guess, 3.7 close to 4.0. I still can get a 4.0 is the deal. Like get close enough for it to round up to from like a 3.9 to a 4.0. But yeah, I mean at this point I'm going there to learn basically. If I get a B in a class, then I'm not learning what I need to learn. Is kind of my 2 cents. Or I'm not taking tests right and I need to find better ways to take tests. I'm terrible at tests. ACT I got like a 27 on. And I think personally that's not representative of my abilities, you know. I guess I'm not a great reader. You know, my reading score was super low, but my math score was almost perfect. I missed like 2 problems or something, maybe 1 problem. I don't remember. So I was just like super unbalanced. So I don't know. I don't think that test scores are a good way to track your intelligence. Maybe your memory, you know, like testing yourself. You're solving a Rubik's Cube. You want to test out these new algorithms. You're trying out new stuff. You want to test yourself on like, hey, did I find this out or not? Am I quicker? Bam, there's a test. But oh, we're only on 18. Okay, I'm not going to say we're going to die here, but we're going to die here. Oh, how did we get hit by that? I wasn't even trying with that, I swear. But anyways, I guess that's where we're going to wrap it up. I've been rambling for too long. No close runs there, but I think some good banter. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps. And as always, check out my other content, and I'll see you next time.